Hey guys, if you haven't already seen the first part of this video, go ahead and click right here on the screen, and also in the description down below there will be a link, if you can't click on the screen, to the foundation routine, because this is a 3-part video all to the same look. So this video today is how I do my eyebrows, and it's mostly how I fill them in. It's not how I like trim and wax. I don't wax my eyebrows. I don't even know why I said wax. It's not how I like shape my eyebrows, but it's how I fill them in. So it's all the power of makeup today. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna kind of shut up right now and move you guys on over to the clips of me doing my brows. I think I ripped out like 6 hairs. So the first thing I do when I do my brows is I put eye primer on, which sounds weird that I do that before I do my brows. I don't know why. I've been using the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extend Eye Base. This stuff is my favorite. I absolutely love this eye primer, but this is an eyebrow tutorial, but I'm just saying this primer is the best. Now, you're probably wondering why I use eye primer when I do my eyebrows. So I go ahead and I prime my lids because I like to do my eyebrows before I do my eyeshadow. And I take my eye primer on my finger, my ring finger here, and I blend it all the way up, even onto my brows. So I put the most of it here on this lid space, and then I brush it kind of through my brows with my finger. And I know that seems really funny, but the reason I do that is because I use a powder in my brows before I kind of go in with my pencil, and it's like an eyeshadow. So basically, you're priming your eyebrows too, right? I don't know why, but it helps keep my eyebrows in place for one, and it keeps the eyeshadow, or like the eyebrow powder, on my eyebrows all day. So I think it's a win-win. Okay, so I've been doing my brows pretty much the same way for a while, but the Browsing from Benefit is what I've been using on my brows, and I use the light shade, but I don't use the waxy stuff. Like, I just use the powder, and I've had this powder for like ever, and I haven't seemed to have a need to rush out and get a new powder. So I've been using the same one. I've hit pan on it, but I've been using the same one, and I'm using the Morphe M215 brush to put this into my brows. I'm gonna zoom you in. So I just fill them in, you know, just kind of follow the brow shape. I'm kind of at the point right now with my brows where they're in the shape that I want them to be in. Sometimes I mess up, like right there, you see that? Did a terrible job. But they're kind of in the shape I want them to be in. I'll kind of fill in extra with the pencil, but for me, personally, my favorite way to do my brows is mostly with the powder. So what's really cool about powder too is that if you don't have your brows in the shape you want them, kind of fill them in and pull attention to them, unless you know you have really thick brows and don't need to do that, or your brows are the color you want them. Mine kind of aren't the color I want, so this powder more than anything tints them to be the color that I want them to be. So now I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm using the shade Medium Brown for my brows. And all I pretty much do with this is I go in and I shape. So I'll run a line here kind of along the lower part of my brow to kind of make it look less crazy. And then sometimes I'll add a couple little strokes over here just to kind of mimic how my brows grow. And then if I start to feel like I'm getting like a harsh looking line, I'll kind of rub my finger over it. If my tail isn't the way I want it, I'll go ahead and just kind of add some emphasis to it, just like that. And I do the same thing on both sides. It's honestly really easy. My tail over here is looking a little wiry. Oh my gosh, Tori, do you see this? Do you see the mess up I just did? Now I make it look like I have a scraggly hair there, and I don't. But yeah, I just go in over here, try to mimic the look. Take my finger, rub it through, because I hate that look of harsh penciled on brow, and this kind of helps. So that is how I get my brows to look the way they do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know in the comments down below that you enjoyed it. Also, feel free to let me know any video requests that you have for me, or tweet them to me, because my Twitter's linked down below. I'm always on Twitter. Well, I'm not always tweeting, but I'm on Twitter a lot, so I usually see that before I see my YouTube comments. So Let me know what you guys want to see in future videos, anything that you want to see, anything you guys want to know about me, let me know in the comments down below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you stick around for part 3 of this video, which is coming in a couple days, to how I did my eye look here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to all of you very soon. Bye guys.
Here's to the night, wherever it goes on.